So here we'll talk today binary search per se. Obvious start as establishing everything per se. This time around, obviously talking about binary search, always use the brute force to actually argue against our heroes conditions. There's the after. Obviously there's the before conditions. And in the overall grand scheme of things, that the core objective yeah, it's just to actually find target value per se. That's what they actually really want to do at the core of things. Obviously, we always consider to actually start playing out the series to actually draw some inspirations. So without further ado, this is really annoying that I just don't know how it's gonna be shifting up or down unless you're telling me, maybe say it's this is maybe A, this is B, and this is C. I think there's some way for them to actually identify like this is on which row are they in, and then I can actually move on to the maybe say I want to choose this row, and after doing calculations I want to choose this row. They're gonna allow us to do that, and once we enter into the row, we obviously will be able to access the each element, whereby this is like and this is index based on 0, 1, 2, 3 per se, and then we start manipulating from here. I believe they should be able to do that, right? Should be able to do that. So at the very core of things is that first and foremost, set the L and the R at the edges of things. Fine. And then going left, it's gonna obviously be decreased. Going to the right, it obviously gonna be increased per se. So at the very start, set the end over here, and then where's our target? Our target is obviously 3. So where we want to go, obviously we don't find our value per se over here. Is it we ask, is this value less? Let's say it's less, so we move over here per se, and then we start asking the question again, is this less? Is less, therefore we start to, I don't know, for however the system works, it's gonna be able to at least allow us to actually move to this A, and then we sort of like cancel out the rest of the items over here and start working over here. Let's just say theoretically guessing that the system knows how to actually go to A, start approaching into the whole A column, and then start actually doing the binary search from there. And if you were to see, like if comparing all these items per se, I think it just reduces potentially by half of the values over here is being cancelled out per se. So it's like you're halving the value, and obviously you're gonna be big log of like a certain variable per se, like there will be that operation, but once you come to here, another big O of time, and it's also doing the binary search per se, so it's going to be log n as well. So the whole overall time complexity is this plus this per se. That's what my theoretical guess for this question per se it is. So yeah, play out search. So obviously the rulebook is saying that every single item per se, they already established, they give us like a head start that say that everything is sorted. So obviously the first thing that comes at the back of your head is that, oh, I can bring out this hero, binary search, activate the spell, maneuver the map within like the plus and the minus per se, and be able to find values as efficiently as possible. The core of things is to actually find the target in the half of time of things. So yeah, that's that. Then obviously you're gonna use your brute force to argue against your hero per se, and this hero for this case is a no job hero. So how your brute force argument is gonna look like, obviously you're gonna find one, you're gonna find 3, you're gonna find 4, 5, this, and obviously rinse and repeat. You're gonna end up with the whole array of like items, where n is like the whole in array, which is n times m, where m I think is the row and the column, row times column, and times m, every single element per se. And if this is like the z operation per se, and this is like the y operation per se, you obviously can tell that you want to use the y operation is half of the items. It's been half, and then you use another half. You can beat this big of every single element per se out of the waters, easily. So with that, yep, everything comes to an end.